to understand.
No.
Parenting isn't easy, and sometimes even the best moms need a break. But what happens when a mother turns to alcohol and goes as far as neglecting her child? Being an alcoholic not only affects her, but also her children.
Mama's not feeling very good, so he's getting Mama checked out, okay?
Mama's not feeling very good, so
Just like a woman who was denied custody of her children because she was so obviously drunk while trying to pick them up after school. But shockingly, she's not the only one. We have 2 more stories of similar incidents. But first, let's start with a mother who was prevented from picking up her child after school due to her intoxicated behavior. On September 20th, 2023, New Jersey police were called to a Westfield school after the administrators reported an incident involving a woman who was allegedly drunk while attempting to pick up her child from school. Once the police arrived around 4 p.m., they not only smelled alcohol on her, but also noticed signs of intoxication. Fearing she might harm her children if she took them while in her drunken state, she was stopped by the cops. Her husband was contacted on the spot, and he reached out to the family's nanny to safely pick up the girls. While the police waited for the nanny to arrive, the mother stood at the front of the school while one of her kids waited in the police car and the other one was still in school.
The nanny's coming?
That's what, yeah.
The father said, or
The father
you spoke
said,
to the nanny?
No, the father said.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The mother began crying about the safety of her children. She was seemingly a loving mother, but alcohol abuse was preventing her from fulfilling her parental responsibilities.
What's the nanny's name? Okay. You have her phone number?
Not by heart.
You have her phone, right?
Yeah. No, my phone is in the car.
Okay.
I might have left it at home. I ran.
We can get it after the phone.
Okay.
Where does she live? In Westfield? Or-
She lives in Westfield. She lives in,
Same to everybody.
you know,
says
it's like,
once you get it, that's it. Is it a live-in nanny or just
No,
when you
no.
need it type of thing?
she came over, she came here as an au pair, but
Oh.
she, stayed.
Where's she?
The police, however, reassured her that her children were safe and would be taken care of, while they tried not to embarrass her in front of her kids. The mother cried the whole time, and the police had to persuade her to hold back her tears for the sake of her children.
Get back until your daughter
I
walks
know.
past, okay? You don't want her to
No,
get
of
upset.
course.
Take your time.
At last, the nanny came, but the police made sure to confirm her identity before she was even allowed to come near the kid. They had been through enough that day. After this, the police attempted a field sobriety test to determine whether she was drunk or not, and although the mother was in emotional turmoil, the police calmly administered the test.
Put them over your head, okay?
Oh, I'm not supposed to move my head. I'm sorry.
You done the test already?
The pet?
Step up there with me. Put your feet together. Okay. You're going to pick the leg of your choice. You're going to lift it approximately 30 seconds off the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's counting, me or you?
You're just going to estimate it. Okay.
Okay. Right now?
I'll tell you when to go.
Okay.
Chris. Okay. Pick
No?
the leg of your choice. No. You're gonna do it just like this. Look.
Oh.
You're gonna put it out in front
Oh,
of you.
like that.
Yep. And you're gonna hold it there for approximately.
Not so surprisingly, she failed the test and was ultimately arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol.
I'm not blowing until I get to the station.
Agreed.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay, good.
100%.
God damn it! I made it to.
Stay right there.
The officer didn't come with a breathalyzer, so she was taken to the station, and it later revealed that her blood alcohol level was 0.17, which was more than double the legal limit. This case didn't go far because the mother was deeply remorseful about her actions. But what about this next story of a mother who recently won custody of her children only for her to later abandon them to go to the local bar? On October 22, 2023, a Florida mother named Jamie Leigh Gunn was arrested by the West Melbourne Police Department for leaving her 2 young children inside her SUV, parked outside a local bar to meet up with a friend.
You're under arrest right now, okay? Child. We're gonna put her in your car for now.
An officer was on foot patrol when he found the vehicle running. When he approached the car, he found it unlocked with Jamie's 2-year-old and 8-month-old baby sleeping in the car.
I hear you.
Obviously.
I gotcha.
And then the dash being covered it made it even more suspicious.
The police made sure they asked if she possessed anything that might later incriminate her.
Right pocket, phone. Left pocket, money.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything in these front pockets. I didn't put anything there. I don't like have anything marked on me.
Okay.
Feel free to search me.
You're on camera. I'm gonna go down the center
Yeah,
with your
for
fingers,
sure.
okay? You have a bra on?
Yes, I do.
Do you have anything in your bra?
No, sir.
I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but make sure that when you go to the jail, once you get scanned,
Oh, I know. I'm
so you got nothing in there.
The friend turned out to be her boyfriend, who was also apprehended and placed in the car before Jamie was handcuffed. When the authorities discovered that Jamie was the registered owner of the vehicle, her boyfriend was released because it was her responsibility to be with the children.
All right, man. Step out for me. Face the car for me. What's wrong? Huh? You got late. Yeah, right? What's wrong?
Life, bro.
Life?
Life.
All right, just hang on to your pants right there for me, okay? All right, here's what's gonna happen, okay? You're gonna go home with the kids today. She's gonna take a ride. Huh? All right. Well, you're not gonna tell us what's going on, man. I'm trying to be cool and tell you what's going on, okay? You hear me? She's gonna take a ride today. She was the one driving the car, so we're gonna say she's the main one that should have been with the kids. All right.
After a simple question, the officer was waiting for the boyfriend's response, but by the time he spoke up, he could only mutter that he only wanted the cops to leave them alone.
Hey, y'all just give us a break, man. Please, man. All right. You want to go talk to her for a second, so she can give you some numbers, or you want to just go get in the car and get with your kids and we can get out of here?
After meandering for a while, he went to have a conversation with Jamie, who had been put in the police car. Jamie's major concern was the arrest. She said her boyfriend made her come since they had fought previously. Even though this didn't have to be at a bar to happen, the most disturbing thing was that this mom never once inquired about her children's whereabouts. She made absolutely no mention of them.
That's because he started a fight with me, and that's the reason I had to show up here.
All right.
That's why he said this is all my fault. Like, yeah. Yeah, because he didn't take his card, my bank card didn't work, the one he took, blah, 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 blamed it on me, then I showed.
She's been inside the bar for at least 20 minutes before the police came in, but her only fear was mainly about her job. Poor children. Ultimately, Jamie was charged with child neglect without great bodily harm and was taken to jail, where she was held on a $15,000 bond. Her children were turned over to the boyfriend, but the Department of Children and Family was notified to conduct a follow-up investigation, rightfully so. Our next story is as shocking and amusing as it gets. Let's look at the scenario of a mother who drinks so much that she completely forgets to pick up her child. On March 24, 2024, an officer was alerted from a local elementary school that a mother had forgotten to pick up her child. The principal added that when the mother in question was called, they heard loud music in the background, and the mother appeared to be drunk due to her slurred words. Officers quickly sprung into action.
Or Colton? Yeah? Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? How much have you had to drink today? Stop. Don't! You're intoxicated, you're in control of the child, there's nobody else here. Okay, stop.
When the officer arrived, the school staff stated that they'd been trying to get the mother to pick up the child for over 3 hours and had called her over 20 times before the police were contacted.
The local police.
I'll just get your information real quick, and then we've already contacted DHS, so they're going to be... Yeah, absolutely.
There she is. Time is calendar.
It's just kind of
Not
like...
anybody that we love. There's not anybody else in the system.
Okay.
Like I said, the neighbor is listed in there. When I spoke to dispatch, there are, okay, in the past, like as in like just a couple months ago, there were nannies, like teenagers, like 17, 18-year-olds who were very consistently babysitting them. Obviously, I don't know that it was overnight or any of those kinds of things, but I do.
The officer was looking for relatives on the record who could look after the child, but there were none. So the cop decided to go to the woman's house and investigate what was going on.
Go over to see Sawyer, because your mom's not feeling too good, so we had to get her checked out, okay? Okay. All right, you go. Charlie 302.
How big, what kind of dog you got?
That was a big bark.
Where's your dog at?
Hey, Joy.
Hi there.
Hey, you're okay?
Everything's okay.
You're okay.
You have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named? I do. Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? Okay, who's supposed to pick him up from school?
She doesn't know time right now.
Okay.
She doesn't know time.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is? Yeah. So who's supposed to pick your kid up?
Are you serious?
Dead serious. They're calling us.
The officer first noticed her behavior as well, so they asked her how much she'd drunk, but her reply was negative.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today? Nothing? Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Okay, even though I can smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no.
The authorities requested for her to do a field sobriety test, but she wasn't prepared, so instead she was arrested as her child watched.
No, you're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay. Hey. Stop walking around.
No.
All right.
You guys are
Stop.
doing this.
Stop. Stop.
Don't.
You're intoxicated. You're in control of a child. And there's nobody else here. Okay, stop.
Hey, listen.
Stop. Sit down. Just sit down in the chair.
I'm toxic.
Sit down in the chair. Sit down in the chair. Give me your hand. Give me your other hand now.
I'm.
Yep. Don't pull away from me. You'll be in a lot of trouble. Stop. Hand behind your back right now. Get your other hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Do it now. You're not listening to what I'm telling you to do.
It's 4:41.
You had to go look at the clock to tell me the time, man.
How dare you?
She was placed in the cop car while officers waited for the Department of Homeland Security since the mother couldn't take care of herself, let alone a 5-year-old child.
You don't know how to take care of yourself. That's embarrassing. Yes. Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
Come back.
Last time what happened, we were able to get old Dad.
Yeah, there's a PO in place. So
I know.
We might have to have DHS involved on this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ask for a rapid response would be my guess.
Let me do some investigating on that PO.
Okay.
Kids, smell it. Hey, so here's the deal. Okay? Do you have family members nearby?
No.
Okay. No family at all?
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well, DHS is on the way out here.
Fortunately for her, the kids weren't taken away from her, but she would only get them back after she served her sentence.
Live without you, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you help and get them in a safe place for the time being, okay? We don't want to take your kids. All right, that's the last thing we want to do. You're their mother. They know you, they love you, you love them.
The mother was taken to a local jail for child neglect and was also placed on 2 years probation, while the kids were placed with a trustworthy neighbor who was also a teacher at the school. Thank you for watching. If you loved this video, please like and subscribe for more fascinating videos.